What it is, yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to another GLP-1 vlog, or I guess GLP-1 sit down. Like I told you guys, I think in the last one, we're going to be doing these only about once a month now. So this is my update on what's going on, where I've been on my journey, any progress or lack of progress that I've made, and also any tips that I have for you guys, and kind of just like what's going on. So that is the goal for this video. So let's get right into it, okay? Okay, we forgot that we had a microphone. So we put the microphone on. All right, y'all. So what's up? If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I have been on a GLP-1 journey. I always laugh when I say this because it's like funny, but I have been on a GLP-1 journey for, oh my God, it's like a year and 9 months or something like that. A year and 8 months. Year and a half, we'll just say that. So started last year, lost 30 pounds on my journey doing tirzepatide, and I only went up to 5 milligrams, but lost about 30-ish pounds, which I was super excited about. Then ended up stopping using the GLP-1 and gained about 15 to 20 of the pounds back. Then started again. We're just gonna say now for like the second time, 0.5B. And I'm starting again now. I think this has been, I have to look at the last video. I guess the last video makes like the first time I'm starting again in this little quadrant of time. Anyway, so all of that is to say, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, but I'm not a medical professional, so I do just want to preface that and put that out there. I'm just a girl who shares her journey and has been sharing it with you guys and have built like such a dope, amazing community, and I love y'all down. Okay, so where have I been? I have been on, since my last update to you guys, still on 2.5. Have not missed a week. Y'all would be so proud. So I've been on 2.5 milligrams of tirzepatide. I'm on compounded, for those of you who do not know. I actually have my vial here and a syringe because I wanted to get into some information, a little tip or whatever for you guys that I think I kind of talked about in one of my shorts, but I haven't really like had it in a sit down video. So just to be clear, because the crazy thing is I wish I could go back in time to see how much I was drawing up and what my old vial said. But when you are doing it, obviously if you're on brand name and you have the pen, you're good. Everything's already in there. You don't have to worry about drawing up anything from a vial. Like all of your medication, proper units, proper doses is all in there for you in the pen. When you are on compounded GLP-1, whether it be semaglutide or tirzepatide, they will give you your vial. In your vial will obviously be your medication. I have about, I don't even know if that's a full dose. That might be like a piece of a dose left. I'm gonna do my next order, which I'll talk to you guys about too. But on here, it says, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like show you guys. If it doesn't focus and you can't see it, maybe I'll like just drop in a picture. It's not focusing. Dang it, it's not focusing. So hopefully at that point I'll drop in a picture. But it says inject 0.31 milliliters, and in parentheses it says 31 units subcutaneously. I hate that word. Once a week for 4 weeks. I was doing, so it tells you to inject 0.31 milliliters, which on this 8 millimeter gauge syringe, let me show you. This is a 100 unit syringe. So it goes up to 100 units here. And then it does say 1 milliliter here. If you can see it, if it'll focus. So 100 and then 1. What I had been doing was using this, going up to the line where it was like basically the 20. And for whatever reason, because whatever, I was going to like the 2 and kind of doing like a 0.5. So I was probably doing 25 milliliters of the tirzepatide when I should have been doing 31, like it says on the box. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys is to make sure to read your dosage and your prescription, because yours could be different. And that is because the medication for the tirzepatide is also it also includes some other things. So sometimes they'll put like some B12 in there, or it may be something else like to just, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. If y'all know the correct terminology that I'm looking for, help me out in the comments and help your people out in the comments. But all of that is to say, mine says to inject 0.31 milliliters. Yours could say to inject 0.21. Yours could say to inject 0.27 or something like that, or 0.34. I don't know. But just pay attention to what is in your prescription, your vial that you are taking, because I was not, and I laughed because I'm like, that could have been what was slowing down my progress this whole entire time. And then I don't even know if I was doing that the last time, if I was doing it incorrectly, but I guess maybe not, because I did lose the weight that I was supposed to. What if I was taking too much? Who even the heck knows? That's not good though. So all of this is to say, make sure that you are paying attention to what it says on your box, on your prescription, on your dosage, and follow those instructions properly. And also too, make sure that you look at your syringe needle. Again, all of this is if you're on compounded, to make sure that it's a 100-unit syringe, because it could be maybe a 50-unit syringe, or it could be, I don't know if they make them any higher than this, but all of that is to say, just to be mindful and be cautious. Okay. So that's my first little part. The next, of course, you guys, if you have been here for a while, you know that I'm with Mochi. And if you're new here, that is how I've been able to get the tirzepatide, because when I was on my journey last year, I was using insurance and my insurance did cover it, but I've had changes to my insurance. And it's funny because I have more changes coming up again in this next year, because you know it's like open enrollment time for a lot of us. So I have changes coming up next year. So I'm like, I wonder if I'll be able to get approved for any of the name branded medication. But if not, then I am cool with Mochi, and I'm thankful for them, because that has been how I've been able to get my medication by partnering with Mochi. So I always put all the information below. I'll link one of the videos that I kind of go through like a little step-by-step, but it's so easy. If you do qualify, depending on your health history, BMI, all of that kind of stuff, people ask me all the time, and I don't think anything's changed, but you do not have to get any labs, and you don't have to have any kind of like a referral or anything from your doctor. All that you would do is meet with the medical provider, medical professional, through a telehealth visit from Mochi. Once you go online, set it up, hit the link below, whatever, answer the questions, and then you'll set up your first appointment, and then you will go from there to meet with the telehealth provider. Telehealth provider. And then they'll let you know if you qualify. Then you'll talk about what type of medication you want to be on, your goals, all of that kind of stuff. It's so easy. Another thing that I haven't even talked to you guys about, and I still haven't done it yet, and maybe I should, that'll be one of my goals in the new year, is that you also do get consultations with a dietitian with Mochi, which is super bomb, because it's not just about taking the injections. It's about like an overall lifestyle change. So you want to make sure that you're doing all the things, eating right, getting your protein goals, not overeating, drinking your water. All of that is so important. So just wanted to give that little tidbit. Shout out Mochi. And you guys already know that you get your amount. I forget what it is off the top of my head right now, because I'm like, it's late at night and I wanted to get this finished while I was cute, because I was cute today. But yes, you'll get a certain amount off. I'll put it on the screen for using my code, or you can just click the link in the description, or the link is also in my bio, all that stuff for saving on your first month subscription. So I hope that helps. And I hope that if you are getting ready to start, I know it's like the holidays, so some people may not be in that mindset, but maybe you're seeing this and it's almost January, or it is January. And I know that that's such a great time for a reset and like new year, new you type of thing. So Mochi has been so amazing, and the medication comes super fast, which leads me into my next part of the video, which is kind of where I'm going to wrap up, because I'm going to keep this pretty short. But the next part is, what are my plans for this next month coming up? So I have been on 2.5 now for a month, 2 months. I don't think it's been 2 months. I think it's been a month for my third time around. So my goal, I think I told you guys, I was like, oh, I'm not going to move up doses until I feel like I've hit a stall, yada, yada, yada. But what I feel like I'm realizing is I so I'm on 2.5 and I haven't lost any weight. So I lost weight the first, I think, what was it, week, first 10 days that I told you guys that I lost about, what was it, 7 pounds or so. And I've fluctuated between 3 pounds on the scale. So I got down to, I think, 209 is what I told you guys. So since then, this whole last month, I've been fluctuating between 11 and 209. So just boop, boop, boop. Like one day I'm 211, one day I'm 209, one day I'm 210. Like it's literally just back and forth and no less. So I'm thinking that, and this is just me going off of my brain. I don't know if I'll have to have another visit with my, with the provider, or if they'll just approve it, since, I don't know. We'll see. I'll actually keep you posted on that, because I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. So maybe that'll be in my next short. But anyway, I think that because my body was on GLP-1 before, and I was already on 5 milligrams was what I had went up to, that maybe the 2.5 is not going to do it for me this time around like it did last time. So, and also in general for everybody, 2.5 for tirzepatide and whatever the lowest dose is for semaglutide, those are just like introductory doses and they're starter doses. So I know a lot of you guys were like shocked or surprised. You were like, oh my gosh, you lost so much weight on your, on the introductory dose the first time around. Like it was like very shocking, which I was grateful for, but I know that that's not always normal, nor is that always the case for a lot of people. And I'm realizing I think that that's going to be the case for me this time around. So I've decided I think I'm going to move up to 5 milligrams this next, I don't even know if I'll have enough in this to do my next injection on Monday. If not, then I just may be a couple days late, but whatever this next injection is, it's going to probably be 5 milligrams. So also the news in this video was to tell you guys that I'm moving on up to the east side, moving on up. And yeah, so that is my goal right now, moving on up. I haven't lost any more weight, so I don't have any progress there. Still just, you know, nothing else crazy. Still trying to monitor my weight, and not my weight, what I'm eating, trying to monitor drinking enough water, my electrolytes, all that kind of stuff. I will show you guys a few things that I have just recently implemented in my regimen that has been a game changer. Some of the things I've used previously, others are new, but when I say, I just actually talked about this on my Instagram stories. So if you're not following me, make sure you follow me on Instagram. That if on a scale of 1 to 10 for the last month or so, I feel like I've been feeling like a 2. I've been feeling like crap. And I feel like it's attributed to many different things. But I think that some of it has to do with me having low iron. Some of it had to do with like maybe just emotional things that I was going through and going on that maybe could have done some things physically to me too. You know what I mean? And the rest of it, you know, just my diet has not been the best at times, and just so many different things. But I had not been taking a lot of vitamins like I know that I should be. So let me show you guys what I'm back to taking now. Okay, lots of goodies here. I'm gonna try to tilt this down ever so much. Hopefully it's not chopping up my head. And I have my hair pinned back because this hairstyle has such a like deep bang that it just, like when I'm talking and doing stuff, it just gets in my face. So sometimes I have it pinned back, but this is new hair, guys. What you think? Did something a little different. I feel like I wanted to do a bob and just give it something different for like the new season, for fall, for winter. And it actually was a little bit of an adjustment at first when I first got it done, because I went from having like the longer hair with like color in it, and then even before that I had braids that had color. So then going drastically like to short and like a dark color, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm getting used to it now, kind of loving it. I'm getting tons of compliments, so I just wanted to tell you all that. So, and I've shared these products and this stuff with you guys before. So some of it, I'll show you actually the new thing first. So I found this on TikTok Shop. I feel like my iron has been so low. I feel like I know that when my cycle is on that I have been, this is like TMI. So if there's any guys out there listening, just, you know, you can skip ahead or just choose to listen. But I feel like I have been having heavy cycles. And, you know, with a heavy cycle, you're losing a lot of blood. So that's already depleting you from iron and all of that kind of stuff. So anyway, I saw this on the TikTok shop, and it is Mega Food Iron Blood Builder. Hopefully it's focused. And, you know, TikTok shop is quite interesting because sometimes they just get you. Sometimes they just get you. But I was like, you know what? Let me try it. Clinically shown to increase iron levels without side effects. So one thing about this is you can take it on an empty stomach, which is great because sometimes I don't always eat breakfast in the morning and I haven't really had any side effects with like nausea. I think it's called your folate, but that is something that is within your iron that if it's low could be a reason why you need to take iron supplements and stuff like that too. So all that's to say, I've been taking this, I don't think it's been a full month, but definitely between 2 and 3 weeks. And like I said, maybe it's a combination of all of these things. I don't know, but I'm feeling really, really good recently. I'm starting to feel really good and I'm so grateful for it. Cause like I said, I was just feeling so exhausted, burnt out, just like super depleted of energy. Like kind of like, not I don't say like I never have before, but just, it was yuck. It was very yuck. So this is super dope. If I have a link to put in here from either from TikTok or from, I think you can get on Amazon because that's actually where I got it from. Then I'll put it below. That's amazing. I told you guys before, Black Girl Vitamins is amazing. I've had this for a while, but now I've actually started to use it like somewhat consistently. I'll put this in my smoothies or sometimes I'll just mix it with water and just drink it down. But collagen, which I always kind of thought was like just meant mostly for your skin to like glow and your skin to feel, you know, look nice and pretty and healthy. But I'm starting to realize and learn that this is also really, really great for your joints, which as I've gotten older, I'm pushing 40, which is so crazy, that I need that. That's like not even a negotiable. And then I finally got a couple other things. Not finally, because the order came pretty quickly, but I finally ordered it and it came. So the vitamin D3, I've had this before, loved it. I'm back to taking this again. And then I'm excited about these. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty new. I don't know if they had this when I first started using Black Girl Vitamins last year, but PCOS relief. So this is so far really good. Like I said, I'm doing a combination of all of these things and I feel good. So if you need it, get all 4 of these things, okay? But it has vitamin B12 in it and contains something in it that I'm sure helps with PCOS, which is of course, you know, something that I'm dealing with. Well, I haven't been diagnosed officially, but hormonally and a lot of the symptoms I feel like I have. So I'm excited to see how this works in my regimen. And then of course, I've showed you guys this before, the Replenza. I've been using this. This is like how I start my day. It is a replenisher, so it helps with muscle recovery. This is specifically for people on GLP-1 support. This helps with muscle recovery, digestive health, and skin elasticity, and it has electrolytes in it. So this is like my little morning, my morning bundle, my morning go-to. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that. I do have a code for that, which I've had for a while, but I'll share it with you again. It is, I believe you get 20% off your first order with Black Girl Vitamins. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but if you've done an order with them before, don't tell nobody. Shh. If you've done an order with them before, try a different, I don't know if it's going to work, but try a different email and see if the code works. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, that is, I think pretty much it. So that's the biggest updates I wanted to just kind of share with you guys. Like I said, I'm going to get ready to order my next dosage. I'm going to move on up against my previous comments of what I said before. I am going to actually move on up and I'm okay with it. I'm excited about it. And I just wanted to do that. If you aren't already keeping up and watching my vlogs, I've been doing a lot better with vlogging for the most part. I still got a little progress to go, but y'all watching them and showing them love is helping. So if you haven't already done so, make sure that you're watching my vlogs because like I always say, I love to give you guys the GLP-1 updates, but that was never, my goal was never to like have my channel be all about GLP-1. My goal has always been to just share what's going on in my life. So that was like a part of my life that was huge at that time. And that was why I shared it. But I'm like, there's so many other things going on and so many things that I want to share outside of that. So if you stick around for those videos and vlogs, I appreciate it. And if not, I appreciate it too. I appreciate you anyway. So that is it, and that's all. And I also feel like, because I was being really conscious of it, I think I did a good job in this vlog, in this video, of not saying a lot of ums. I may have said it here and there, but not anywhere near the amount that I typically say it. So good, pat on the back to me for that. So we thank God. So that's it, and that's all. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever a video is uploading. And if you're not new here, you know, you're day one, you're a keeper. I see you. Happy holidays. I don't know if I'll get up any other kind of vlog. I probably will have a vlog up around Thanksgiving too, but this is me saying it because this is going up before that. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you have an amazing Thanksgiving, amazing holiday with your family, friends, loved ones, and that you are good, you know, like enjoy the things, but don't eat all the things, you know, and I'm gonna try to do the same. Not that you even probably really can if you're on a GLP-1, you can't eat all the things, but just, excuse me, just do what you can and be mindful. So I appreciate you. That's it, and that's all. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like it too. And I love y'all. That's it. Peace out. Peace out.